Welcome to Audit Oblivion, where we highlight wildest police interactions and crime documentaries. You have the right to like, comment, and subscribe. Anything you do can and will help us create more amazing content. You have the right to share this video with your friends. If you do not have any friends, consider joining our community, where you can find like-minded individuals. For exclusive updates, hit that notifications bell. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. Our first video features an intriguing interaction between Damon Fryer of Daily Driven Exotics and Officer Pena from the Beverly Hills Police Department. While on a holiday trip to California, Damon drove his Lamborghini Huracan from Canada into the United States. Officer Pena pulls over Mr. Fryer, claiming he failed to stop at a stop sign, and immediately starts asking questions. However, Mr. Fryer's knowledge of the law unsettles Officer Pena, who then doubles down and issues a citation.
How's it going?
How are you?
Good, thanks. Can I see your driver's license, please?
Yeah, sure.
You have your registration and insurance?
Yeah.
What brings you to California, man?
Excuse me?
I said, what brings you to California?
Why would that be any of your business? I'm just hanging out.
Because you have a Canada driver's license? You don't have a... Where's your California driver's license?
I don't live here. I give you a Canadian driver's
So that's
license.
exactly what I'm trying to figure out. You're giving me smart answers, but I'm trying to get to the bottom of something.
It's not a smart answer.
It kinda
You're not customs. I don't need to explain to you why I'm here.
Okay, so you need a California driver's license to drive in California.
No, you don't.
Are you a tourist?
Yes.
Okay, do you have your passport with you?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Do you have your international driver's license?
Excuse me?
Do you have your international driver's license?
You're a cop. You should know I don't need that. I'm a Canadian citizen. You have a treaty with us. I'm going to exit the vehicle to get my passport.
You actually do need it, just so you know.
No, you don't.
Okay, we'll find out right now.
Sure.
Okay, get it.
Have you seen the news lately?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it matters. Have you seen the news of the other U.S. officer that tried to tell a Canadian just recently?
Nope.
Oh, you should check the news.
I don't care for it.
You don't care for it?
No.
So you don't care to do your job
That's
properly?
Not my business.
No, it is your job to do your
business. Do me a
business.
favor, look for that. I don't care for you to question right now.
So you don't care to do your job properly?
I am doing pumps. Get in the car.
Why'd you pull me over?
Your modified exhaust, the stop sign you
There's
just
no
ran.
modified exhaust.
Okay,
And the what?
sit in the car.
The what were you about to say?
The stop sign you just ran.
I didn't run a stop sign.
Just saw you.
Which one?
Lamita, sit down.
Which one?
I just told you. You're so busy asking me questions. You're not listening to my answers. I said the one on Lamitas.
I didn't run any stop sign. I have everything on camera.
Okay, that's fine. So do I.
Pardon?
I said so do I.
Sure.
Stay in the car, don't get out, man.
No, I won't.
Here, hold on to this. I don't want to forget it.
Sign 2 clear light speed.
Wow. International driver's license. He obviously doesn't know what he's talking about.
This move reveals either a lapse in judgment or pure ignorance of the law, highlighting significant misunderstandings about international driving regulations. This encounter underscores the importance of law enforcement officers having a thorough understanding of the laws they enforce.
How you doing?
Great, how are you?
Awesome, man. I'm allowed to film you.
I didn't say you weren't.
I don't know why you're shining the light on my camera then.
I'm just making sure I can see inside the car.
And is 11 out on the foot beat?
Well, you don't need to do that by following the
It's
camera.
very defensive, sir. Why is that?
Because you pull me over and you don't know what for.
I told you what for. Look at your camera. You'll be able to see what for.
I didn't do anything though. You lied about the stop sign,
I didn't
and you
lie.
don't understand what
Here's
exhaust
your
is on my car.
Here you go.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. So I'm citing you for not having a California driver's license, and I'm also citing you for having a modified exhaust. So go ahead and sign right here. Send admission of guilt. Just promise you'll take care of the citation.
Officer Pena also states that the vehicle is subject to being towed due to the fact that Mr. Fryer does not possess a valid driver's license, even though that is not the case. According to California Vehicle Code, Section 12502, non-resident drivers over the age of 18, such as Canadian citizens, are allowed to drive in California with a valid driver's license from their home country.
I just told you.
No, you didn't. What was it?
Modified exhaust, right? One.
Yeah.
You're not having a California driver's license.
I don't need a California driver's license.
So can you sign here, please?
And if I don't?
I have to take you to jail.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that part of the like not having a driver's license thing too?
California. So like I said, it's not an admission of guilt, just promising you'll take care of the citation. So with that being said, your car is subject to tow.
What?
Why? Because you're driving your own license in California.
I can do that.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can. I have a Canadian driver's license. It's not illegal to drive here with that.
Okay, that's what I'm telling you. So my suggestion to you is I'm not going to tow your car. I'm letting you know that your car is subject to tow. Okay? So with that being said, I suggest that you probably go and park your car somewhere and not drive anywhere. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have any questions about it?
Yeah, I just don't understand how you don't understand the law and how you're like enforcing something on me that's not legal.
Okay. Like I said,
Yeah, it's all good.
you're innocent until proven guilty, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like I said, the site, it's an admission of guilt. Just promise you'll take care of the citation.
Yeah.
With that being said, sir, if I see you again driving the car, I will tow it.
You have no permission to tow my car.
I do.
No, you don't.
Okay. So I can do it now. I'm choosing not to. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get into this little match with you. I'm just letting you know, and I'm advising you right now because I would rather not do that.
It's because you know you can't.
I can.
I mean, you can, but at the end of the day,
absolutely
I'm right,
can.
you're wrong, but you'll still do it. I get it.
Okay. So
You're
that's
just
the
playing
way you feel
hardball.
about
It's all
it.
good, dude.
Okay. So like I said, if I see you again, I will tow your car, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. You have yourself a good night.
Yeah, you too, man.
Thank you.
Officer Pena issues Mr. Fryer a towing warning, stating that if he spots Mr. Fryer driving again, he will seize the vehicle. At this point, Mr. Fryer decides to visit the Beverly Hills Police Department to file an official complaint and ensure he is not subject to further harassment by police during his trip in California.
The phones are ringing off the hook.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so tell me,
I'm gonna record this. If that's cool.
it's already recorded.
No,
24/7.
For myself.
Okay,
Thanks.
do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So what documentation do you have, like as far as your ID or license, or because you got to understand, I'm trying to recreate what you're telling me happened in the field.
Yeah. Valid insurance and registration.
So you're visiting?
I am.
Okay, and you reside
In British Columbia,
Columbia.
in Victoria, yes.
Okay,
And that's all valid current information.
any foreign resident that has a foreign issued driver's license.
I'm
they
not a
can drive.
resident.
No, I'm just saying
Oh,
they
okay.
can drive,
Fair
right?
enough, yeah.
So.
Yeah, I looked it all up. I know the laws.
Right. Okay, so tell me again what happened. You were stopped tonight.
I was stopped tonight. The officer came up, told me he stopped me because of a...
Modified exhaust?
No, first he said I ran a stop sign. I said, no, I didn't.
I won't argue that. I mean, just so you know, all of our stops are recorded.
Yeah, perfect.
So,
well,
but-
and he never gave me a ticket for it in the end.
Okay, so basically this is an infraction not having a valid license, driving, without a valid license. That's
Right.
what his interpretation is. And you're saying, what you're showing me is you have your Canadian driver's license.
Yeah, it's well known
Okay.
we're allowed to drive down here.
You mentioned, though, the concern to me is you're saying that you were threatened because, as law enforcement officers, hey, I want to file a complaint. We take it seriously, right? Because
Of course, it goes on the officer's record. I've done it before.
he gave you a ticket, in your opinion, which you should not have received.
Correct,
For
for
this
the-
particular section. Issued
But this one's
wrongfully.
really simple for you guys to know,
Got it.
right?
Okay.
Like this isn't like we need to get into like what a Lamborghini exhaust looks like.
I understand.
This one's like, you guys should know. You pull over Canadians, unless he's brand new on the job, this guy's pulled over other Canadians and other foreign people, right?
Understood. You got a citation for something you should not have received.
Correct.
That's item one.
And then the threat to take my vehicle away from me based on that citation, which doesn't exist.
Okay, so the good news is that did not happen. You have your car.
I have my car at the moment, but I want to go for dinner in Beverly Hills and I don't want to be harassed while I'm here for the rest of my 5-day visit.
Got it. Okay. So then what is the desired outcome? Did you want me to speak to the officer about this? What is your end goal? What is it that you'd like to have happen?
Correct. I've been through this. So I would like, I'd like to file a complaint, and I'd like the officer to be educated on the international, Canadian, U.S. driving, whatever the legal jargon is, that I can drive on this license.
Right.
And I'm not to have my vehicle towed if he sees me around Beverly Hills again.
Okay. Can I get some of this information?
Absolutely.
down? And then I'd
Take all of
obviously
it.
need like a...
I have all the time you need.
All right.
Thank
Just
you.
give me a second.
And thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
We commend Mr. Fryer for standing up to tyranny and asserting his rights. It is, however, concerning that Mr. Fryer was asked, and I quote, "What is the desired outcome?" Beverly Hills Police Department should have established processes and procedures to address officers who fabricate reports and abuse their authority at will. Officer Pena, like all officers, swore an oath to protect the Constitution. Unfortunately, as seen in this video, he failed to uphold his oath. Much like many other officers featured, such incidents highlight the urgent need for accountability and proper training within law enforcement agencies. Next, we examine the case of the armed fisherman, a renowned YouTuber who exercises his right to openly carry firearms during his fishing videos. Florida is not an open carry state. However, Florida Statute 790.25(3)(h) allows individuals to openly carry firearms while engaged in fishing, camping, or hunting activities, or while traveling directly to and from such activities. As you can imagine, it is only a matter of time before police are involved. This following interaction will highlight how much, or in this case, how little, certain officers know about the laws they have sworn an oath to protect.
What up, dude?
How are you?
I'm living that dream, man. Living that dream. Nice to
What do
meet
you got going on?
Just going fishing.
All right. I see you got some weapons on you.
Yes, sir.
All right, you got ID on you? Because Florida's not an open carry state, man.
Oh, man. They haven't taught you the law yet?
Well, we'll figure it out here, but just
Sit,
make sure
look
you
up, look
don't
up.
grab your guns.
I'm not going to grab my
That's
guns.
the main thing.
Look up. Are you ready? Yeah, you might need a pen for this to look up the law.
Can you give me your ID real quick, man?
No. Right now, under 790.25, Section 3, subsection H, it is lawful for me to go while I'm fishing, hunting, or camping, and I can openly carry. How you doing?
Are you fishing?
I was on my way to fishing. I was just fishing over here, and then there's another little park right over here, right? And there's a little pond, and so I was going to go fishing. I went fishing there, now I'm going to go fishing there. And do you know the same law that allows you to openly carry your firearm is the same statute that allows me?
I'm aware that if you're going hunting and stuff,
Yeah.
but you're in the middle of a city center here.
I know, I was going fishing.
Right here, man. Just give us a minute, right?
Okay.
Can you get over there? Yeah. He's gonna talk to a sergeant and try and figure out what we want to do.
What you want to do, or just, all right, let the guy...
I hear you. It's obviously...
You obviously, if you know the law, then what's the problem? What's the problem?
You're trying to push the boundary.
I'm not
of
pushing. I do this across the state of
I
Florida.
understand. I know.
I don't push boundaries. That's why I'm proving what I'm doing is lawful.
Okay.
As long as you understand it's lawful, you should just respect the right. Did you swear an oath to the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, and the laws that inbound Florida? Yes or no?
I did.
You didn't, and then where's the problem? This is part of the law.
I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm not
I'm just going to wait for her to call the sergeant and we'll go from there, right?
But why are you holding me here? What law did I break? What
We're
law?
currently investigating that.
What? You just said you knew about this law, about going and doing what I'm doing.
Well, I've heard about it, but again, if you were out in the woods hunting and you have like...
Well,
deers,
technically, if you think about where I live compared to where we are right now, I am in the woods.
This officer claims that one must be in the woods or wilderness areas to exercise the right to open carry a firearm while fishing, camping, or hunting. This is entirely untrue, as the statute does not impose any restrictions or limitations based on individuals' location. At this point, more officers arrive on the scene, further escalating the situation. Despite the increased police presence, the law remains clear.
Look, guys, I'm not. Now this intimidation factor just went up. It's like, come on, guys.
Sergeant, he's just trying to make a point.
I'm not trying to make nothing. I'm just going fishing, dude. What the point I'm trying to make is I'm going fishing.
All right, man.
You know what I mean? How many here know about the law about 790.25, Section 3, subsection H? Raise your hand. You're shaking your head. Is that Guzman? You understand the law, right? Am I free to go or am I free to stay?
You got to hang out for a minute, man.
For what? He's nodding and telling you about the law. The same law that allows everyone here to openly carry their firearms is the same law that allows me to openly carry my firearms. So where's the issue? Where's the issue?
Once you do something with the sergeant, we'll
I don't want to talk to you. I just want to go. There's a fishing pond right over here. That's where I'm going. If you want to meet me there because I'm breaking the law, then come meet me. But can I go about my day? Yes, sir. So am I free? I'm not free.
I'm sorry, I told you my name. What was your name?
Mike.
Mike? Hi,
Yeah.
Mike. I'm Sabrina.
Nice to meet you.
Do you have a driver's license or not registration, my apologies, an ID card?
No.
Okay, I'm just going to collect your information.
For what crime? 901-151.
Okay. You're actually open carry
I understand,
in the streets of Sanford, Florida.
Which is
Okay.
completely lawful.
All right, Mike. What is it, Michael or is it Mike?
Get your sergeant, whoever.
Not a problem. 1412 to 101 or 102. You're being requested.
You guys swore an oath to defend this. What was your name, badge number?
Deputy Montes, 113-110.
1412.
Thank you.
103.
Your name, sir?
Hernandez, 23.
Sabrina,
262.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Your name, sir?
Officer Anderson, 261. No, you're fine.
All right. Hey guys. No ill will. I'm not here to hurt nobody. Hey guys, just so I gather everybody's information, what was your name and badge number, sir? Guzman, your badge number?
117-050.
And this gentleman that's walking away, what's his name? Can I get his name, please? Excuse me, sir. You walking away, I know you can hear me. Can I get your name, please? Like I said, I have no ill will. This is me just doing this because I go around the state of Florida doing this. You ever like want to go on vacation? You just kind of spin the globe where your finger points. You go.
Sure.
That's what I do.
Okay.
I spin the Florida and I'm like, hey, I'm going here today.
Okay.
And here we are, and obviously we have to go through the.
Well, nobody's telling you that you can't.
Okay, so if we can't, then am I free to go?
But it's got to be concealed.
It doesn't. The Florida law. Okay, I'm going to break it down to you. Under 790.25, Section 3, subsection H. Well, we'll get to H. But subsection 3 says the provisions of 790.053 and 790.06 do not apply in the following instances. And then it gives you a list, A through, I think, J or K.
Yeah, we know.
Okay, so if we know the,
Let me say this.
What?
Mike, out of respect, okay?
Uh-huh.
People call it in.
I
they're
get it,
nervous,
I get it,
okay? No,
I get it.
So we're on the same ground, so you understand.
Right.
Okay? People call in, they get nervous. Okay?
Public discomfort does not override legal rights. Just because someone is uncomfortable with you exercising your legal rights, it does not mean their discomfort trumps your civil rights. The right to openly carry firearms in specified situations, as provided by Florida law, is a protected legal right. Law enforcement officers are required to uphold these rights, even in the face of public discomfort.
The federal government has proven that my constitutional rights, until I've broken the law, you can't ask me for anything. 901-151. You know what 901-151 is? It's going to be have I been suspected of a crime, have I committed a crime, or about to commit a crime?
How long have you been walking around?
I literally been here for 10-15 minutes. I was fishing over here for 15-20 minutes, and then I was like, hey, there's a little pond right over here up on the right-hand side, correct? And if I'm not wrong, then that's all I was doing, was just walking to that next pond.
Well, Mike, if you just, all intents and purposes, if you were a registered felon and not allowed to have those, you'd be committing a crime, right?
Until you commit me of a crime. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying felons should have.
Suspected is like a loose term, because if you were.
But that's the Florida law, and if I was breaking the law and you found out I'm a felon with firearms, which I'm not. I don't know how many felons just walk around with this kind of flag, AR, a Glock, and friggin' sitting there telling you that they're going fishing.
That's part of my job.
Look up The armed fisherman.
Okay.
The armed.
What
I
South
am
you're
going.
talking about.
Then where's the problem?
The problem is that people
You don't.
that
I
live
get
in
the.
Stanford are
Hey,
calling in because they're
tell them.
nervous, they're uncomfortable.
I get it.
Okay.
Tell them what he is doing is lawful. We may not agree or disagree about what he's doing, but it is lawful. That is the key thing here, is that it is lawful.
I get what you're saying.
And so where are we at? I'm not trying, I have no ill will towards anybody. I have no ill will towards nobody. If you watch any one of the 400 plus videos I have on YouTube, I always try to show things in a good light, bad light, negative light, however it comes at me. I respect the law, and I try to respect law enforcement. And at this point, you understand the law, so where are we at?
The officers insist on identifying the armed fisherman, despite no crime being committed, making the request unlawful. The armed fisherman advises them to watch his YouTube videos, where he has lawfully carried firearms numerous times. With no immediate resolution, a supervisor is called, likely the best course of action under the circumstances.
I want my sergeant to get here so that he can discuss.
That somebody just broke the law in front of you, and you're not going to go do. I'm not breaking the law, and you're sitting here dealing with me. But somebody broke the law, and you're not going to deal with them. That's classic. Like, you're not. Like, remember I was like painting a good light, good, bad, ugly. This is not looking better. Like, you're just stopping me from. Did you know there's actually a statute for harassing fishermen and hunters? Did you know that? Well, there is. And right now, where are we at? I'm trying to tell you.
We're waiting for my sergeant. You requested him, correct?
Well, tell him he can meet me where I'm going fishing, because I'm doing something lawful. It sounds like you guys are busy with other things that you could possibly be doing, you know what I mean? Like, obviously I'm not doing anything unlawful. Obviously I have no ill will. Like, I just don't know where we're at, guys and girls.
At this point, the armed fisherman has been detained for over 40 minutes.
1098, Charlie 01.
Okay. Dude, I just want to go about my day.
I'm with you. I mean, you're expressing that, that's your right to go back and forth hunting and fishing open carry.
Then where's the problem? Explain that to her. Like, I get she's the one that friggin'...
I think the only thing... Where did you come in a car or anything?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I could literally walk from Key West, Florida, all the way to Tallahassee, and...
The only issue with the back and forth hunting and fishing is that you expressed there's a pond down here somewhere.
Yes.
Okay. If you're going back and forth...
So I could go from that, I could go to that pond, and I come back to this pond, or this lake, or whatever.
Absolutely.
I could go back and forth, because it's going...
He's out here observing you just kind of meandering.
That's where I'm not. I literally and that's where I say, whatever's gonna transpire here, I've got video evidence of me fishing over here.
Yeah.
So once I've proven in a court of law that I started fishing, and then I've explained to where I'm going to fishing next, I don't even have to do that. I am being very cordial and very forthcoming about all this information. Am I free to go, or am I free to stay? See you later. Well,
this is Sarge. He's still tied up. Do you need him to still come down here or no?
If there's an issue, if there's some kind of issue that transpires and you need to come talk to me, I'll be over. I don't need him unless there's another issue. All right? See you later.
In the end, the armed fisherman was right all along and was ultimately free to go, as he had not broken any laws. This encounter highlights the importance of understanding and upholding legal rights. Next, we explore a case involving a driver from Dubai who was stopped by an officer unfamiliar with the laws he was trying to enforce.
Hello. Hey, I'm Trooper Rummer with the State Police. I got a little microphone.
Nice to
gonna record our conversation, okay?
Yes, sir.
The reason I'm stopping you is because you don't have any license plates on this car.
Okay.
Any reason for that?
I'm from Dubai. It's my license plate right there.
Okay, but you're not in Dubai.
I'm visiting as a tourist.
Well, no, you're not visiting as a tourist if you brought a car with you.
YouTuber by the name Stig's Persian cousin encounters an Oregon State Trooper in Albany. The driver, obeying all traffic laws, was traveling to Vancouver, BC with Dubai plates. Trooper Donald Rummer displaying arrogance and ignorance about international driving laws, pulled him over and demanded identification, despite no laws being broken.
Do you have your driver's license with you?
Yeah, of course. How it works is we ship the cars, we get a permit, and
you don't have a permit.
What you need is a carnet.
What's that?
A carnet de passage en douane, commonly known as the carnet. This international customs document is essentially a passport for vehicles, allowing them to be temporarily imported without the need to pay import duties and taxes. Recognized in over 80 countries, the carnet facilitates the temporary admission of vehicles for tourists, business travelers, and exhibitors. This system simplifies customs procedures, reduces paperwork, and provides a guarantee to customs authorities that the vehicle will leave the country within the specified period.
It's a very rare thing. I know you're confused, but we
No,
fly
I'm
them.
not confused. If you want to drive this car,
Yeah.
you have to have a license plate from somewhere in the United States or a trip permit, which you don't have. Do you have your driver's license with you?
Yes, sir. Yeah, the way it works is we get an EPA exemption.
Pardon me?
A EPA exemption. And then a carnet de passage.
Do you have any of that?
Of course, yeah. I'm going to provide
Do
everything.
you have something that says you can drive this car on the road?
Yes, sir.
Let's take a look at that.
Of course. So it's going to be a lot of documents. I'll give you one by
Because
one.
I think what you're talking about is the ability to import this, and what I'm talking about is registering it.
No. Well,
Do you have your driver's license with you?
yeah. I'm just trying to answer your questions. Well, it's a temporary thing. I'm visiting as a tourist.
I can't hear you.
It's a temporary import.
It's a what?
It's a temporary import. It's not a permanent thing. We fly our cars here, we do our trips, and we fly them back. That's how it works. I know it's confusing, but...
No, it's not confusing. It's very simple.
No,
All
sir.
right. If you have some sort of import,
Yeah.
that's to get it into the country. Okay.
I'll
Let me see what you have that says you can drive it on the road in Oregon.
You understand in a second.
Pardon me?
You're gonna understand in a second.
I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about right now.
It is evident that Trooper Rummer had no understanding of the driver's explanations regarding the international driving laws. The trooper's demeanor clearly reflected his frustration, stemming from his own lack of legal awareness. Trooper Rummer's ignorance and subsequent frustration illustrate a critical issue within law enforcement: the potential for arbitrary and unjust actions when officers are not properly educated on applicable legal standards. This not only jeopardizes the rights of individuals, but also undermines public trust in law enforcement.
So this is my permit. It's an international federal agreement.
Okay.
And I'm gonna provide you with a driver's license in a second.
Do you have your insurance with you?
Yes, sir. So this would be the international driver's license, which they come as a package. There you go. The other part is inside it as well. This would be the registration of the vehicle.
What is this?
The registration of the vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I need is proof of insurance.
Sure.
This is.
So the.
This is Canada. Okay.
No, sir.
There you go.
This is UAE.
I need your insurance.
All right. Why are you so defensive? I'm trying
Pardon
to.
me?
Why are you so defensive? I'm trying to.
No, I'm just asking for these documents, and you won't quit talking about other stuff.
No, sir. I provide you everything you've asked for.
I want your insurance. Okay.
I provide you.
I don't need anything else right now.
Sure. You just asked me for the document.
Pardon me?
You just asked for a document. I provided you, and I'm gonna provide you the insurance in a second, sir. Just give me a second.
Why don't you keep working on that, and I'll be back with you in a minute.
Sure. Wow. What's wrong with this guy? He hasn't even realized the steering wheel yet. This is gonna be interesting.
Did you find your insurance?
Yes, sir. There you go.
This is not insurance.
Sir, on the bottom, you can read it. It's insurance. The policy number is there as well.
Where are you taking this car?
I'm going to Canada.
We're going where?
I'm going to Canada, Vancouver.
Where did you import the car into?
From Canada. I drove it in here. I do a road trip every 2 years.
You do a what trip?
Imagine you want to drive your car in Europe. What do? You ship your car there, you drive it for a month, and you ship it back.
No, that's not what I do. Okay, look, you.
What is your question, officer? I can answer your question.
Look.
Yes, sir.
Here's your stuff here. You got to get a temporary permit, okay? I have another call I have to go to.
Sir,
be safe pulling out into traffic.
It's a federal law. You don't know the law.
Trooper Rummer claimed he had another call to attend to, seemingly attempting to extricate himself from a situation beyond his expertise. This deficiency in legal knowledge not only jeopardizes the rights of individuals, but also undermines the integrity and trust in the law enforcement system. Uninformed officers can lead to wrongful detentions, civil rights violations, and costly civil litigation for departments. Investing in thorough legal training and continuous professional development, though costly up front, can ultimately save departments from the higher expenses associated with defending against and settling lawsuits resulting from unlawful actions by inadequately trained officers. In our final video, we will witness a police officer conducting a routine traffic stop where the driver's refusal to roll down his window to how it was before leads to questionable tactics by the officer. In an apparent effort to punish the driver, the officer issues a citation for refusing to sign previously issued citations and subsequently offers the driver the option to refuse signing the new citations as well. The use of punitive measures, rather than lawful enforcement, not only undermines public trust but also exposes departments to potential civil litigation costs.
And also, just to mention, when you came out of that stop sign, you didn't have your seatbelt on. Okay.
Sir,
I still need the other document, sir. This is the fourth time that I've asked you for it.
I'm not sure that I have it, sir.
I'm sorry?
I'm not sure that I have it.
You're not sure, or you don't have it?
I can't find it. I have it somewhere.
Okay, so
this
you don't have...
This vehicle is registered.
Okay. You just don't want to provide it, or you don't have it?
I'm not sure if I have it with me.
Would you like to look?
I just looked, sir.
You just looked?
Yes.
Okay.
I know I have it. I just can't seem to find it.
Florida law requires that upon request, you need to display it. Okay?
Keep an eye on the window. It is rolled down approximately halfway. Officer Rodriguez requests that Mr. Cable produce his driving credentials. Mr. Cable responds that he does not have all of his documentation on his person. This interaction further escalates when Officer Rodriguez employs questionable tactics in response to Mr. Cable's non-compliance with the window position and documentation requirements.
I need you to roll down your window again, please. Can you go ahead and...
I don't, I just got it fixed and it's not completely...
No, sir, I need you to roll down your window.
This is enough, sir.
I'm sorry?
This is,
No, I need you to roll down your window a little bit further, please. At the same level that it was earlier when I got out with you.
This was...
No, it wasn't. It was much lower.
This is fine, sir.
Okay.
Officer Rodriguez issues 3 citations and offers Mr. Cable the option to sign them. When Mr. Cable inquires if he must sign, the officer says no, but fails to mention that refusing to sign could lead to arrest or additional citations.
You have 3 citations here. Here's your documents and your driver's license. First citation is for failure to stop at a stop sign properly. If your sign right there where the X is at.
What happens if I don't want to sign?
If you don't want to sign?
Yeah.
Well, you have the choice of not signing.
Well, I don't want to sign it.
You don't want to sign?
No.
Okay. Let me have the pen, please. Okay. Give me a moment. I'll be right back, okay? Just to mention again, and just to give you an opportunity to think about it, it's a criminal misdemeanor.
You just said I didn't have to sign it.
Oh, you don't? I can't force you to sign. So if
what happens if I don't sign it?
Well, you'll be charged, with failure to sign a traffic summons.
Okay, well, I guess I'll sign it.
You could be arrested.
I could be, but it's not. You don't know.
If you don't sign.
but it's not. You don't know.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Like, you mean I could be? Like it's possible, or I will be?
Oh, you either sign or you don't sign. Which one would you like to do? I already explained it to you.
Yeah, I guess I'll just sign it.
Okay, I'm gonna write up another citation for your first time refusal. Okay, but on the
how is it a
second one,
refusal? You told me I didn't have to sign it.
Just
so.
give me a moment. Okay, sir. These are your copies of the citations that you refused to sign.
Did I refuse to sign?
Yep.
You gave me the option, sir, on camera. I have it on camera, sir.
It is your option. It's your.
How am I if it's my option, don't I have an option to refuse? And how am I being recited for an option you gave me?
Sir, you have the right to refuse, and you took that.
If it's a right, why am I being charged for exercising a right that you just gave me?
Well, because I can't force you to sign.
So why are you forcing me?
But it is required for you to sign.
Then,
okay.
If it's
so, if you'll sign right here, this one is for failing to sign those three over there.
Failing.
It's just.
I only failed to sign one, sir.
Yeah. Will you go ahead and sign this one, sir?
I will sign it under duress.
I'm sorry?
I will sign it under duress.
Under duress?
Yeah.
Well, once again, sir, I'm not forcing you to sign it. I'm just telling you that it is required of you to sign.
Then how am I being forced if it's required?
Well, Florida statute says that it's required, so.
Well.
But I'm not forcing you.
If you're not forcing me, and I don't sign this, what's the problem?
You don't want to sign?
No, I'm just asking because
okay.
you're not making sense.
By not informing Mr. Cable of the potential consequences of refusing to sign, Officer Rodriguez may have failed to meet his duty to clearly communicate the legal obligations and consequences associated with the traffic stop. This omission could be argued as a form of entrapment or a violation of procedural fairness, which may invalidate the citation. In People v. Christopher, the court reaffirmed that failing to inform a detainee of the legal consequences of their actions can be grounds for contesting an arrest or citation. This precedent supports the argument that Mr. Cable's lack of information regarding the consequences of not signing the citation could be used in his defense.
Don't you think it's going to look a little bad when I sign the citation that says I failed?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Don't you think it's going to look a little bad when I sign the citation that says I failed to sign a citation?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I will, you should get your ears checked because I'm speaking clearly.
I know you're not speaking loud enough. Maybe it's the window loud enough.
You have my window's down far enough.
I'm sorry, what?
My window is down far enough.
Oh, okay. So what was your question?
Don't you think it's going to look a little weird when I sign the citation?
Did you sign it? Okay.
And it says failed. I'm still reading it, sir.
Sir?
I'm still reading it.
Did you sign it? I'll explain it to you in just a moment.
I'd like to read what I signed, sir.
Okay, I'll explain it to you. Can I have my pen?
It's your pen, yeah.
Okay. This is a criminal citation.
It's a criminal? Did I commit a crime?
You'll receive a notice by mail of when to appear in court.
By mail?
Okay? By mail.
Will it be certified?
I couldn't tell you, sir. I've never received one.
Who will be sending it?
The Volusia County or the state. Okay.
Doesn't it just tell me on the back?
Nope, you'll receive it by mail.
So this is a criminal offense?
That is.
But I didn't hurt anybody. I didn't breach a contract. Correct?
You didn't breach a contract?
Yes.
Well, you having a driver's license and driving or traveling, as you stated.
Yeah, traveling. I have the documents.
Okay.
And I will be filing an affidavit.
Okay. All right. Well, just be careful pulling out. Okay.
I suppose business card.
Make sure you put on your seatbelt.
Business card. Business.
Can I have a business card?
Sure. Hang on a second.
Yeah. And for your partner too.
There you go, sir. And that's the.
Can I have one for your partner too, as well?
I'm sorry.
For their partner too, as well.
For my partner?
Yes.
What would you like with them?
A business card.
It's the same business card.
It's you guys both Rodriguez.
I am.
60. Is he Rodriguez number 61?
Well, he has nothing to do with the.
He is here, sir, and you called backup. I would like a business card from him, sir. You require.
Well,
Can I speak to him? Can you send him over here? Can I have a business card, sir?
My business?
Yes.
Throughout the encounter, Officer Sexton's body language suggested clear dissatisfaction with the situation. Too often, officers stand by passively when a colleague's actions compromise professional integrity. This lack of courage or commitment to uphold the laws they swore to protect is a serious issue plaguing the law enforcement system. Such inaction not only undermines public trust, but also perpetuates a culture of unaccountability. Despite the challenges, Mr. Cable was eventually allowed to leave the scene after he signed all of the citations issued by Officer Rodriguez. Thank you for watching Audit Oblivion. If you found this video informative, please consider leaving us a like and comment on who you think was the worst officer featured in this video. Your engagement helps us continue to shed light on these critical issues and advocate for justice and accountability.